On the Grind TV, hip hop till I'm 90. And I'm sitting here with my boy, Mr423, Instigator. What's up with it, Brody?
What's good, man? How you been?
You know, same old, same old. Tell everybody a little bit about yourself, man.
Yeah, so I go by the Instigator. Been doing music for a while now. Got my start with promotions and stuff like that with people like Gucci Man, uh, some older people like that. Been doing some stuff with Killer Mike. Uh, I did a lot of work with JellyRoll when he was first starting out, and that's kind of where I got my foot in the door, and been doing music ever since, and been doing all right. Constantly working. Got a lot of projects in the on the back burner ready to come out. We're just trying to figure out the best way to release them.
Yeah. So, where are you? You're not from in the city. You're from out in Dunlap or Saudi.
Yeah, I'm out of Saudi Daisy, which is pretty much about 30 minutes outside of Chattanooga, the heart of Chattanooga. So
Yeah, that's north, right?
yeah, that's why I went with Mr423 back in the day, because I wasn't from Chat per se, but 423, everyone kind of puts Chattanooga and 423 together, even though 423 kind of represents
Yeah.
a lot of East Chat, but we do real well in
Yeah,
the
I was.
valley. And so
Yeah, I was down in when I lived down there. I moved there in like '07, I think it was. And that's when I first heard of Tennessee Pushers and stuff like that. I think it was like '08, '09 when I first heard of you guys.
yeah,
But I was always like, I had a nice size studio there, and like I just didn't know anybody. So it was always like I didn't think anyone wanted to work with me just because I was from the city, you know what I'm saying? Like from way far away. So I never even got to really approach y'all. I remember I went to like one show, I think it was, I don't even think it was a show. I think I seen y'all out at that in Hicks or not, yeah, in Hickson. What's the name of that little bar they used to have? Fireside or something?
Fireside. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where our first little opportunity kind of came up at. They gave us some Tuesday nights. We started packing out Tuesday nights. They started giving us Fridays and Saturdays, and we would do shows there. And that's kind of how we got in with a lot of different artists. People were kind of blown away that we were locally able to get anywhere from 100 to 300 people into a place.
Yeah. That place was crazy. I actually love that little place.
Yeah.
But even back then, like when I was hearing from you guys, it was like always like you guys always had like bigger people around. That's why another reason why I was like, they always had JellyRoll and Lil Wyte and them, you know what I mean? Like people like that
Yeah.
around, and it was like you guys were making big noise, and you guys were like probably the biggest people I heard of in chat at the time, where I was like, damn, they're really making, moves and shit.
Yeah, no, see that's kind of like it's kind of reversed now, but back then, Jelly was reaching out to us for features and work with us and to kind of get on with us. Same with, people like Big Smo and, pretty much any of the artists that you like, basically like anyone in country rap, they used to call us,
Yeah.
and that's how they would kind of get known in the area. They would work with us. And that's why, like JellyRoll, he gives a lot of credit to us for, really kind of building his buzz in the area and outside the area, because we were doing so many big things. I'd put him on any big show we had, and that's kind of how he grew so big, from doing all the features and videos and being on our shows and stuff like that. He even did a lot of his release parties here, just because he was so big here compared to even in Nashville compared, so.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. Jelly finally found like his voice, you know what I mean? I think that's dope, like, because it took him a while, like he was into that rap shit, but now he found his voice is pretty dope. So what got you into like wanting to do all that, being from, way out there? Because I know out there is not, you know what I mean? It's a lot of country out there.
Well, I think I've always thought there was a big misconception with hip hop and, white people in general. I think that everyone has this preconceived notion of like, white people won't relate to hip hop because they don't have the same struggles. But for me personally, that's what I related most to was hip hop, because I felt like I was going through struggles, and heck, I wanted to be rich. We all make fun of people for bling bling and jewelry and all that stuff, but
Yeah.
same time, heck, you want that too because you're broke. You know what I'm saying? So when you
Oh
see
yeah.
it, strive for it. So I've always been drawn to hip hop. I've had friends that listen to it and stuff like DMX and 3 6 and pretty much anyone you can think of. It I don't know, just it meant more to me than other music. Like I could relate to it a lot more than being depressed and stuff like that with rock
Yeah.
music. So for me,
Who did you end up like linking with first, like out of all them, like out of like Jelly, Lil Wyte, Haystack, you know what I mean? Who was like
so when we were doing MySpace back in the day, Charlie P with
okay.
Backfly Music, me and him got to talking. We were going to go record at Street Flavor Records, which is what they were popular for putting Haystack out and stuff like that. And so
Yeah.
we were there to record, and we linked with Jody Stevens, who was producing a lot of stuff for Nashville artists back then. And I actually met Jelly there, and we did our first song together. Um, I remember pretty much like out of respect, I would give people money. So like Jelly, he did a verse for me, and I gave him some money for it. And he, ever since then, he just thought that was, respect, and never charged me again. And that's how we ended up. We pretty much did a whole project together. I have a whole project with Jelly that I've just never released.
Oh wow.
That we did back before he was anything, you know what I'm saying? And then he was pretty much on every single one of our projects and stuff like that. So that's how it always ended up. He would be on pretty much at least 2 different songs on every project we released, because he was
Oh
always
yeah.
here and we were always doing stuff together.
Yeah. Is that like Little Wyte then came into the picture after that?
Lil Wyte came a little bit later, and that's kind of what I did. Is I had we were looking for artists to work with, and Lil Wyte had hit up someone we were working with. His name was Sparks,
Okay.
and he was with Valley Boy Entertainment at the time, and he was putting on a show with Lil Wyte. And we said, hey, let's set up some features for Lil Wyte. And we sold about 30 different features with Lil Wyte. And we connected Lil Wyte and JellyRoll together. And that's kind of how they actually met, was through us,
Oh wow.
together. So after they met, of course, Jelly's super talented. And, White's like, hey, I'm going to sign you to White Music. And they did Pop Another Pill, and the rest is history, and then they did No Filter, and, Jelly, gained a lot of fans from Lil Wyte, and, it helped boost Lil Wyte because, it was, he hadn't put out anything in a while that was, gaining attention. So,
Yeah.
it really helped both of them, in my opinion,
Yeah. Hell yeah.
So,
Yeah, I think that like when they teamed up, they became a lot more powerful in like in the hip hop in the South. It's like they're like the original country white rappers to me, like in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So it's like there's everyone has their own opinions about it, but you know, I was a Lil Wyte fan back in 2003, so
yeah, they kind of really, I don't know. It's kind of hard to say, like, because there's so many different people who've done certain things, like Bubba Sparks.
oh yeah, Bubba's dope. Bubba's
He's
definitely
kind
dope.
of one of those people who
But
did
he's more of a mainstream to me. He seemed like he just when he sold out at the beginning and found out that he sold out, and then went back to his roots. To me, you know what I'm saying? That's just from an up north rapper.
he's kind of. I mean, like I said, you kind of got him. I don't know, Jelly and White definitely were some of the first ones to do it. Just a lot of people were experimenting then, with different stuff.
You ever heard of the Georgia Boys?
Yeah, I've never worked with them. I don't know them personally, but I definitely know who you're talking about. They were doing a lot of remixes and stuff back then, weren't they?
Yeah, they were doing a lot of different stuff. I heard a lot of, I thought a lot of the stuff was like parody at first. Like I literally did because like, I just wasn't hip to it at all. So it's like
I
when I
think
heard it,
I honestly think that they did do it as a joke at first, and then whenever it started taking off, they're like, "Well,
yeah,
this
let's
joke, this
yeah.
joke's making us money, so let's just keep doing it." Type deal.
Yeah. Yeah, I listened to them a little bit, I just checked them out. I always listen to everybody. Like I just want to hear what's out there all the time. So it's like I bump into people all the time like that.
Yeah, I always have my biggest issue is that I'm not a big hip hop fan.
Okay.
So when it comes to listening to it as much, I don't know. I've just never got into it.
You an
But
Upchurch fan?
I think Upchurch is super talented, and he's been.
I hear you. You broke up a little bit, but
Yes, sorry, call me. Um, Upchurch is super cool. I just don't like. I kind of know his backstory, and I feel like he should be given more credit to, Johnny Cashville and Black Fly, and I think that he had an opportunity to kind of do that, and he didn't give them the respect that they deserve. So, for me, I just kind of come from one of those positions like you should give credit where credit's due.
yeah.
Since he didn't do that, it kind of makes me think less of him.
Yeah, I feel you. I'm definitely a fan. I just became a fan of his, but I'm more of a fan of the musician that he is, like he's very talented in all kinds of ways to me, but I don't know. I
No,
thought
I mean he definitely paved a path for himself. Uh, that's kind of what makes it funny is to know the backstory. Valley Boys was originally who Black Fly was going to make. That makes,
you said Valley Boys.
yeah, my group.
Wasn't Valley Boys the Tennessee Pushers? I thought Tennessee Pushers and Valley Boys was like the same.
Yeah, so Valley Boys originally was Valley Boy Entertainment,
Okay.
um, and that came off of our name, the Valley Boys, which is me, Solo, and DJ Muddy Water.
Yeah.
And
Shout out Muddy Water.
yeah, Black Fly had approached us about doing a country album,
Yeah.
like a country rap album, kind of like going all in. Uh, we honestly just couldn't get along, and we never finished the project. So that's when they looking for somebody, and that's kind of when they were like looked it up church, and they saw that he had a following based off his funny videos, and but he could rap.
Yeah.
So they approached him and started working with him, and they did his first two albums. So now I'm trying to get back into all that stuff, record myself, uh, do my own graphics, do all that stuff. So
That's it. That's all I do. I do everything by myself, like literally everything. And I got like the same studio, like my studio is like a twin of Rick Dave's. I got the same exact board he has. Like, I don't have the same exact vocal chain and stuff as him, but I got the same board. I got my own vocal chain, you know what I mean? I got a fucking $2,000 Neumann microphone, like, nice little setup.
yeah,
It's for myself though. I don't do like the whole pay me to come work. If you're not good, I don't want I don't even want you in my house.
okay.
I can use all my equipment myself, you know what I'm saying? So that's the way I've always been. So so you just worked on the whole album right now, Croptober, right? With Lil Wyte.
Yeah, I dropped it October, obviously. Um, we had been working on it for about a year and a half. We would have had it done sooner and put out the year before, but we literally just couldn't ever get every song we wanted to get done on it. And we finally got it done and dropped it in October. It's doing pretty well, actually.
Yeah, shit's dope, bro. I love it. I love that whole. That's all my Spotify playlist, the whole CD.
Well, I appreciate that. Yeah. We're doing pretty well on Spotify. We're doing well on YouTube, doing well on Apple Music. I've been trying to check all the other stuff. I haven't got a clear view of everything, but I know we've passed 1 million streams, so that's good.
Do you do any kind of like any like marketing at all, or just yourself? What you guys do?
Just right now, only what I've done. We're That's part of why we're waiting to drop the Haystack CD. I got a whole project with Haystack. I just feel like I can do a lot more with it if I drop it the right way. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's part of what we've been waiting on for it. Me and Lil Wyte have another project that we're thinking about putting out, which will probably be Croptober 2 is what we'll turn it into. And I want to put more marketing behind it and put it on a couple websites and stuff like that.
Yeah. Do you because somebody just told me about something on like Google ads or something like that. You spend like $50 or something like that, and it can get you damn near like 1 million views just because like it puts your video at the beginning of other people's videos, and like
Yeah.
if they don't skip it, then it's gonna play out. You know what I mean? So like it's like some kind of new marketing thing people are doing, and it's like getting people their numbers. You know what I mean? I was like, God damn. But there's like a
Yeah.
lot of ways nowadays that anybody can just, instead of needing the labels helps, like, you find a way to get your stuff out there, it's like,
Well, that's what Jelly and Struggle do a whole lot of. Is they, especially when they were first starting out, they would spend about $2,000 or $3,000 just on YouTube ads, and pretty much making sure that they're put here, put there, so that their videos stand out. And you can actually see the difference in the videos that they spend a lot of money on and don't. You can kind of tell the difference in the numbers just because, like you said, it doesn't take much to get you in front of a lot of people. So
yeah, that's it. That's definitely like some key shit right there nowadays. I swear. It's like just
yeah,
getting,
I mean, there's so many different ways to promote.
it
It's
costs
just
money. It's just like anything else. You know what I mean? You can pay for distribution, but you can also pay to get distribution yourself. You know what I mean? Or just distribute it yourself. It costs money. The money
yeah,
that you put into distribution, you could put into distributing it yourself.
yeah. I think that I mean it's wide open for independent artists. Honestly, if you're doing it independently, and heck, with all this COVID money and stuff they're giving out, I mean, if you pay
Dude,
attention, you have a business license, you can get some money and put it out. And heck, that's part of what we're
you
doing.
can get a lot of money that way, bro.
I know I've been applying for a lot of that stuff, so we'll see
Yeah.
how that goes. Because, like I said, I'm wanting to put a lot of money behind this Haystack album. We've got 3 or 4 tracks that are crazy. Like, I think it'll bring him back. I'm not just saying it. Like,
Yeah. No, Haystack's dope as fuck. And that song you guys did back in, what was it, fucking 2014 or some shit? 2015?
2012 when we first did it. Yeah,
For real? Oh god damn. Yeah, that was the
but
shit.
we
That
didn't we
song,
didn't we didn't release the video until 5 years later.
well, that shit's fucking amazing. And that's almost at 3 million views on one channel. So, and you guys, it's on multiple channels. I know you know that, right?
Yeah, I see it out there.
That
I collect
sucks.
off of
Imagine if
every,
you got huh?
I collect off of all of it.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say,
Yes.
imagine if it was all yours.
No,
Yeah.
that's the beauty of signing up with I use Song Trust, BMI, TuneCore,
Hell yeah.
every single thing you can think of. There's several different ways to collect,
That
and
BMI will get you that money.
I use all of them. Song Trust is a real good one that people need to pay attention to. It costs $100 to get on it, but they collect a lot more money for you than BMI does.
Oh wow.
Yeah, just a lot of people don't use them because it costs money. But you can kind of go back when DJ Vlad did that interview with Young Buck. Young Buck was talking about how he was on Song Trust and they kept sending him these big checks. And he was like, well, or they were trying to send him big checks. And 50 Cent was trying to block it, but it was
Yeah.
pretty a lot of overseas money, just money from just different random stuff that you're played on that you wouldn't expect. It's a lot bigger for independent artists, but it's worth $100 if
Yes,
you've
it's
got.
worth it if you're gonna go out and get you all your money, bro. You can get a lot of money because there's a lot of money out there for you. That's what a lot of artists don't do. They don't put no effort into themselves, and they think other people are just gonna come and give it. And it's like, no, that's not necessarily it. If you're very good and like your songs are like fucking, ballads and hits and shit, that's one thing. But if you're just an artist trying to get people to hear your art, it's a lot harder to capture people's damn brains, It's
Yeah,
like so you kind of have to shove it in people's face. You hear the same song come on every time you turn YouTube on. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of worth spending that little $50.
yeah. No, I mean, like I said, with all this money that they're giving out, I know people are struggling and need to put it towards this and that. But if you're an artist and you really believe that you're as good as you say you are, I mean,
Now's
if
the
you put the
time.
money, you know what I'm saying? You put the money into it, you'll see money. I don't care what anyone says. Like,
Yeah.
I can show you checks. I can show you stuff where, they're not paying you all the small amounts of money that they say. There's bigger money out there. You just got to, collect it. You got to
Yeah.
know how to get it. And, heck,
Come on,
you,
dude.
you may have a good crowd of people
Come on.
who click on those ads. The more people who click on those ads, the more money you make. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? There's tons of ways to make money. So
Yeah. Hell yeah. So that's the Haystacks album. That's gonna be the next thing you put out probably before the Croptober 2, right?
yeah, we're hoping that we're going to put the Haystack album up for pre-sales in March. So coming up soon.
Hey, that's
And then,
dope.
and then we're going to do, actually release it, I think in April.
Oh hell yeah, that'd be dope.
Uh, we haven't got a set date. I have to get with Haystack about the date, but
And a lot of
uh,
this stuff is not cheap, bro. So like you actually take a lot of your money and that you make off of this shit and just put it right back into it because these videos that you be doing ain't cheap. You're doing good production videos. You know what I mean? So it's like so that's why it's like it's good. That's why I always get to get use Spotify and like stream it and stuff like that because it's like you make a lot of money when you know what I mean. If you can keep people to stream, you know what I mean, and
yeah,
stuff like that. So that's why I feel like you can support a lot better than just fucking going to download a song on the fucking YouTube and just throw it in your phone. Now you got it, and you know what I mean. It's free
yeah,
every day
no,
on Spotify. You know what I mean?
no, I definitely appreciate that. And people who do that, who take the time to play it on Spotify, play it on YouTube, play it, just like I said, everyone who's went and watched the video, I mean, I appreciate it. Heck, 3 million views. It's
Yeah,
almost 3 million. I mean,
that's a lot of people.
that's a lot of views, no matter
Hell
how
yeah.
you look at it.
No, that's a lot. There ain't no way to look at it, but it's a lot. That's a lot of fucking views.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers out here don't have. I know people that swear they're the best in my city, bro, and they got like 275 views 2 years later.
Yeah.
It's like, how are you the best in the city, bro? You only captured 275 people, and probably only 200 of them was from here. 75 was just people who accidentally clicked or something. I don't know.
No, I mean,
Yeah,
I feel blessed, like I said, to have that many views. It feels good to have people, you know what I'm saying, who actually come back, and there's a lot of good feedback on it. And, when I'm out and about, every once in a while, someone will stop me and tell me, how much the video means to them and stuff like that. And,
yeah,
that feels good. So,
yeah. You got that old ass song too. What's that one about the little girl, Emily?
oh,
Olivia?
Emma
Yeah,
song.
Emma song. Yeah, bro, that was a banger, and that video was amazing. Like,
Yeah, no, I've always been blessed, like I said, to have uh, different people willing to work with me, and something's always happened good. Like my videos, I feel real proud about how good a lot of them look.
yeah,
They always have a unique look, and you can tell Tom's been put into them, and I've always prided myself in those videos. So,
yeah. Who makes your videos? Do you have the same people every time, or is it always different?
um, I used to use a guy named Tomas. Um, and he actually did the first video for I Pray for free. And he just wanted to, do a music video. So we did I Pray, shot that in 3 days. Then he did Emma's song, and he did that at a discounted rate. Then after that, I used a guy named Christian Eve. He's super talented. He's the one who did Where I'm Going. And then all the videos after that I've done for Croptober are from AP Films, which through Blake Papoose. Or Blake Pappas, I don't know why I said Papoose. Blake Pappas, a lot of people know him as Young P.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's done the last 4 videos. So
Word. Weren't you a part of Down South Philly's DSA? Or were you just working with them?
I was working with them a lot.
Okay.
Back when they had the Gutter Squad, which was King Clown, K Montana.
Yeah.
Then they also had the Leaders of the City, which was Young Trey, Lil Looney, and D Cooley.
Yeah, D Cooley was dope. I know D Cooley. I remember Nature Boy back then when I was living there. I used to work. I used to be at Blue House. You remember Blue House?
Yeah, Blue House Records. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to be over there with DJ and Win all the time. Like that was my people. I lived right there, like right where the studio was on Tunnel Boulevard. I lived literally like 2 blocks up the street.
Okay.
Opposite of Frank's. But I lived there for a few years, like right there on Tunnel, and that's the only people I really. And I worked with King Diggy too.
Yeah.
I worked with him. It was pretty dope. I remember that one dude had that song Monkey Nuts. You remember that shit? Yeah. Monkey Nuts. I can't remember. Oh, damn, what the hell was his name? South Paul the Moneymaker.
Yeah.
Monkey Nuts. That was.
I mean, he did a verse for me for the Have was on. I can't remember the name, but it was me, him, and a guy named Buck. I know friend of. Yeah, it was called No Friend of Mine. I had a bunch of people asking me. They thought he was Ti or something.
Who was the studio that was inside the Eastdale Rec Center? Do you know who that was? There was some DJs. It was like a DJ group.
Oh, it was DJ Kaliki, and
what was their squad called though?
The SEC DJs.
Yeah, that's what it was, bro. SEC DJs. I asked Rick Dave and he couldn't remember. I was like, damn, I can't fucking remember because I used to go to that rec center every day, and I used to come.
One of the DJs is Scoop the Beat Man, the guy who made in my hometown beat.
Oh yeah, cool.
Made Lil Rel's Wild Out beat.
Yeah, shit, I remember Piney Woods. That's when Bricks got killed when I lived there.
Okay, yeah. No, I was working with Black Coke Inc. back in the day, and they were in a group with Piney Woods, Q-Ball Fellini. They had a little group. Well, I guess Piney Woods wasn't in the group, but they did a lot of stuff together. But it was Black Coke Inc., Q-Ball Fellini, T Reason. There was someone else in the group, but they were pretty dope. It was like a East Tennessee group, and but yeah, that's how I knew Piney Woods was from Block Life Records, and stuff like that.
Yeah, there was a lot of dope rappers out there. My homie Tricky Fingers, I still fuck with him. That's my homie.
Yeah, he was one of the first people to give me props and work with me, and he came out to. I remember he took JellyRoll and a couple other people to a strip club. Did a show. It was cool. He was super dope.
Yeah, that's the only person when I go back to Chad, bro, that's the only person I can link up with him. You know, that's my only real peoples down there, you know.
Yeah.
My other homie moved to Alabama or something, so he's too far. So when I go to Chad, it's like that's a drive, man. When I drive to Alabama, bro. Nah, but what so what are you doing right now? Are you doing any music like solo shit right now, working on just tracks by yourself or
Yeah, I've got a whole project with this new guy named Jay Shinobi. Uh, he, he put out a song. He's got a song on YouTube with Bubba Sparks and High Cold that's doing all right. But he's fairly new. Like he doesn't have anything out. Me and him been working on something together. So I've been focused on that. I've got my solo project that I'm trying to get fixed. That's some of my older stuff that I'm going to put out, and I've got a solo project of new stuff I'm putting. I don't know. I've got a lot of music. I've just got to focus and get it out. That's my biggest problem is I'll got all this music that I want it to be put out right. So I just sit there and hold on to it. So
Yeah.
I need to stop doing that and put some more.
Yeah, bro. I told I can't remember, somebody posted it the other day. I'm like, bro, it's his time. Or Haystack's post. Haystack's posted you, I think, a day or two ago. I'm like, shit, this his time, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you have enough people, you have enough cosigns in your area, bro, where it's like people need to just, you know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. Cause I'm way the hell up here and I listen to you all the time. So it's like, you gotta, you know what I mean? If you got people that listen to you in other places other than where you're at, that's, you know what I mean, that's telling you something. And I don't listen to you just because of that. It's just because I came across the song one day and I was like, oh fuck, I remember this dude. I remember the Tennessee Pushers, da 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 da. You know, it's like, goddamn. And it's just crazy. So, but yeah, that's pretty dope, man. So I'm interested in the Haystack album, honestly, myself. I've been waiting on that because Haystack was my dude, you know what I mean?
No, it's been great, man. Working with him was incredible, to be honest, because he gets in there and he just, I don't know if he's got like a million verses written in his head and he's just spitting out. But he'll get in there and he'll literally do a hook and a verse. And if you wait too long, he'll do 2 or 3 verses. I mean,
Yeah.
he came in there and I have a producer who I work with, Nathan Zinson, and
Okay.
we did about 4 or 5 songs of his beats, and like I said, some of them are incredible. Like I think they're hit songs. So I've been really putting some time to try and figure out how to promote them correctly, because I don't want them to go, fall wayside and people just not get to hear them. Because I think a lot of Haystack fans have been waiting for him to put out some of that older style music that he used to make.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And a lot of this music kind of really, I would say it's like old Haystack. You got a couple Where I'm Going type songs, and honestly, we have a lot of people who believe in it. We have a couple investors we've been meeting with, so hopefully they pull the trigger and give us that 20,000. So
Well, yeah, shit. He got a lot of fans, and I think I mean I followed him for a minute, and it seems like he don't interact with his social media and stuff too much. And it's like I feel like a lot of the artists from back in the day just don't do it just because they're used to, a different kind of something, you know what I mean? But I don't know. I think he has so much like talent, and it's like it's, you know what I mean? People
no,
ain't. I don't think anybody's sleeping on him at all right now. I think people are just waiting for him to hear, to hear something
well,
from him.
that's what I really want to do, is get it out there, because I think that he's bad at social media, as far as like he didn't attack it when he should have attacked it. He waited a little
Yeah,
bit
but it's
too
never, it's not too late at all. Like literally,
long.
never.
And I don't think that, just the same way they have more people who would follow him if they were more active in trying to get to those people. So that's part of the marketing strategy, is like, not only are we trying to dismarket to the already know he is still here, we want to wake up those old fans who maybe didn't think to follow him, or maybe
Yeah.
they don't like his new music as much, or something like that. So we're hoping to put enough money behind marketing it that we'll see. I mean, I've even considered putting it on World Star and stuff like that, like going, you know, a lot of, you don't see any white rappers putting stuff on, or older white rappers, or, you know, putting anything on World Star, or, you know, trying to put anything on Lyrical Lemonade, or any of those like outlets that have a whole lot of younger people to it.
Hell yeah.
And heck, you could gain a whole new fan base. People
Of
like
course. Yeah.
Haystack 20 years ago say that they won't like them if they heard them now, and they'd never heard of them before.
I mean, yeah, but
So
I don't know. Like I said, I feel like just people need to hear more of him. You know what I mean? Like, I think he has to make himself more out there. You know what I'm saying? Just like anybody else. Like
yeah,
everybody right now,
no,
the
but
reason why
that's what I'm saying.
Up Church is so huge because he's so involved with every fucking part of his social media. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's what makes
Oh,
you a marketing.
like,
You know what I
no,
mean?
there's one thing you could say about him. He's always done social media properly. You know what I'm saying? He's
Yeah.
always known how to attack social media. So
Yeah. Yeah, that's
he,
dope. I can't wait to hear anything new from him, bro. Cause you know what I mean? Like, especially him and you got, you know what I mean? Got your shit popping. And I think you guys had that one song that I heard, and that was like crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like y'all together would be, you know what I mean? Just a whole album. That'd be dope. Cause that Croptober shit was, to me, was dope as fuck. It's like, I'm a Lil Wyte fan. So it's like, and you know what I mean? And I became a fan of yours. So it's like to hear both of y'all together, knowing you guys got history and all that shit, you know, makes it even better. You know what I mean?
no,
How was it shooting that video in the damn in the weed farm, bro? It's just, I love going to weed farms, bro.
I mean, it was incredible. It's actually as crazy as it sounds. It's local.
God damn.
Yeah, yeah.
He said, yeah. Nah, bro, that shit's crazy, bro, because I be out and, you know, I go out to LA and stuff, and I done seen so many, you know, out, you know, in between San Bernardino and LA, that's like
Yes,
crazy.
some great stuff out there, though.
Where'd you film that one video at? Damn, what the hell was that? You were like driving in the drop top in like
Oh, I did that in LA.
oh, that was in LA?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought that was in Calabasas or something like that.
No, I had the guy Miles Myers. I forgot to mention him whenever I was talking about people who did videos. I had met him through Facebook, and we just linked up and started. We did a video out in LA while me and my family were out there. So it was just, like I said, some opportunity to do a video, and
Yeah.
that was heck. When I released that video, I didn't have a Facebook or any social media, so I kind of wish I would have waited till I had social media
Yeah.
to release it, but it has 3,000 views, but you know, it's better than no views.
Yeah, hell yeah. Nah, I fuck with that shit. Especially the video is dope too. So it's like, you know what I mean? Anytime you get a good song with a dope video, that shit's always a plus, you know what I mean? It's just like I said, it takes a while sometimes for some shit to get out there when you don't have your own marketing, bro. That's why it's like, you know what I mean? It's my homie put me onto it the other day. His dude already got up to 1 million views already, and he just paid like $50 to get his shit put on ads. And I was like, for real? Damn, let me peep this real quick, you know? That's why I was like, man, I'm about to start doing that, you know what I mean?
No, I mean we'll be spending a whole lot of money. Like I said, with the Lil Wyte project, we didn't do as much marketing as we should have, but we're still going to do 3 or 4 more videos. And when we drop those videos, we're going to put some marketing dollars behind it. And then same thing with the Haystack project. Everything we do with it's going to be marketed properly to where, you know, you should expect to see 1 million views on it.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah. You've been traveling a lot. Do you do a lot of traveling? It looks like in your videos.
I mean, I personally do a lot of traveling, but a lot of my videos are shot in Saudi Arabia.
You travel at all during the COVID, bro?
Um, I mean, not anything major. Not
Mm.
because of COVID, just timing. It's one of those type of years, you know what I'm saying, where I haven't done go to Nashville Ford or go visit family down in Alabama.
Yeah. No, I've been doing a lot of traveling, and it's like fucking right here where I'm at. You got to wear a mask everywhere you go. It's like you walk. It seems like if you walk outside, you got people looking at you weird because you ain't got a mask on. It's like, what the fuck? You
Yeah,
like that down there?
it's not as bad here. Like, there's people who still don't wear masks. Not that I'm
Yeah.
a person who cares either way,
Mm-hmm.
but it's a different time for sure. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
don't know. I hate that I don't know. It doesn't feel like we've handled it well.
No, they said they're not. They said we're not really going to go back to the normal. Like it's going to kind of be like the way it is right now for a very long time.
See,
It's weird.
that's I hate that it's going to be like this for a long time. This seems like
Yeah, and it puts a strain on a lot of fucking musicians too, because a lot of musicians locally and stuff like that can't do shows and shit. You know what I mean? You can't get more than 12 people for a bar. You can only be open from 5 to 9. It's like, what the hell? Like, it's crazy. It's like musicians can't make no money because,
it
you know?
hurt Jelly a whole lot. Jelly's talked about it a lot.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's a lot of artists. We were supposed to do some stuff opening Jelly. So we were supposed to go on tour with Wyte after Croptober coming in 2020. Uh, we were supposed to do a bunch of stuff. Never got an opportunity to do it. So put a damper on what we had going. That's part of what our promo was going to be was the tour. So that's kind of why it wasn't promoted properly because we were putting it all towards going to a tour and promoting the tour and the music at the same time, and obviously that didn't happen.
Yeah. Who was your favorite to work with? You worked with Nappy Roots too, didn't you? You guys do that one? That
I've worked with a lot of people. I've worked with Future, Rich Homie Quan, Killer
okay,
Mike,
good.
Project Pat. Um,
Oh yeah, I remember you did a song with Project Pat. I showed my homeboy that before.
a lot of
He's
different
a
people, but I mean, so far, I don't know. I guess Jelly. I've always loved working with Jelly, and we've always had a good vibe every time we've done a song. And I love working with Lil Wyte. Lil Wyte is the most humble person for as big as he. I mean, people don't give him the credit that he
yeah.
deserves because he's so accessible. So, like, if you're a fan, you can talk to him and he'll talk back. He's not one of those people who try to make himself seem higher than what he is.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Um, and
Yeah, he seems pretty humble.
I think it takes away from how great he's done. I mean, he's got a song with 1 billion streams. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I totally know.
And I think that heck, if there's not very many people who have a song with 1 billion streams on it. You know what I'm saying? Like whether
Yeah.
people like the song or not, I don't know anybody who does.
Nah, there's not too many people who don't like
The
Oxycontin, bro.
song, and so I love working with him. I love working with Haystack. I mean, I can't think of anybody that I've worked with that I haven't learned something from or that hasn't been just super cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to think if there's even been someone I didn't like working with. Uh, Flow Rider. I didn't like Flow Rider.
He said I didn't like Flow Rider.
He was I remember we opened for him at the Drink back in the day. I don't know if you
Oh
remember the
yeah,
Drink.
hell yeah, yeah.
They wanted to do Flow Rider, and I was like, why are y'all doing Flow Rider? He's that was when he had the #1 record. They're like they couldn't get any ticket sales, so they put us on the show, and heck, most of the people came to hear us. They didn't even come to hear Flow Rider. Uh, it was just funny, just how he had someone take his jewelry off, take his shirt off for him. He just lifted his arms up.
Yeah, he's too Hollywood, huh?
Yeah, he was super Hollywood, but other than that, I mean,
Yeah, boy, not trying to hear him.
yeah, I think that's the only person that I've ever seen act like a female. You know what I'm saying? When it
Yeah,
came to stuff like that, him, uh, heck, everyone else that we've met, from Gucci Man to Jeezy to, you know,
yeah,
Yellow Wolf was super cool. People said that he's a dick, but his family into the show, so he kind of,
who'd you say was a
I
dick?
think he
You
thought
cut
that was
out.
pretty cool. And then Rich is super cool. I think a lot of people used to say Yellow Wolf was a dick, but
Okay.
heck, we like working with him.
Nah,
Uh,
he seems pretty cool. I mean, shit. I'd be a dick too if I had money and and was established and people just thought they can just talk to me just because, you know what I mean? It's like
yeah.
I'm not like that in my life right now. So if I was ever Hollywood, I wouldn't be like that then, you know? It's like don't talk to me if I
Yeah.
don't know you, you know?
So, but yeah, I can't think of anybody. I mean, I thought Young Buck was super cool. That's someone else I've got a project with. I'm working on is Young Buck.
Oh, that's dope.
We'll
You and
have
Struggle Jennings will have be a good, little track.
yeah, I've got a song with Struggle that I did with Mr423, JRock
Oh,
out
wow.
of Jackson. We got a
Okay.
song called we actually got a video, Time Served. You need to look it up. It's me, Struggle, and JRock.
Oh, yeah,
And
I never seen it. That would be dope.
a guy named Michael Keith, uh, who's with Outmate Music.
Okay.
That's someone else you should check out. Outmate Music. Fat Boy, he used to do some stuff with us. Used to promote the pushers and stuff like that. He started his own little label, Outmate Music, and they're kind of doing their own little thing. It's pretty dope.
You ever heard of Tin Man?
Yeah, Tin Man. I've got a song with Tin Man too.
For real?
Yeah,
Yeah, Tin Man's pretty dope. I fuck with him.
yeah,
Yeah,
Tin
Tin
Man.
Man. You fuck with that? What do you fuck with? You fuck with Burden or Kasky?
Mm. I've always been a fan of Caskey, so I'd go with Caskey, but
Yeah.
as far as the beef goes, I don't have either or. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Neither
yeah,
one
yeah,
of
of
them.
course. Yeah.
I haven't worked with either one of them, so it don't matter either way to me.
Yeah, a lot of people want to side one or the other right now for some reason. It's like a big if you say one thing, it's like you got a million Kasky fans on your ass. And it's like if you say something about, Burden, you got a million Burden fans on your ass. I think it's interesting, but everybody keeps getting involved in this. Like they're trying to involve everybody in an up church and everybody. It's like, what the fuck? It's a big
Yeah, well, I mean, a rapper's going to say what they're going to say. Caskey and Yellow Wolf said that they were the best and Shady. Heck, if someone proves them wrong, let it prove them wrong.
Yep, exactly. That's what I say. That's the joy of hip hop. It's like when Kendrick Lamar did it, and said what he said, and everybody came at him, and that's what makes hip hop hip hop. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
So that's
Uh,
the sport of it, and that's the fun of it too. And they're keeping it all on wax, so I think that's cool too. You know what I mean? Like everybody's so far has been just trying to keep it on wax. No one's getting physical.
well, the guy who shoots the videos, Young P.
Uh-huh.
I've got a couple songs with him. He released that track with Rich on the Tennessee Pushers channel.
Yeah.
And well, he's got a song with Caskey and a video with him coming out soon.
Oh
Uh,
wow.
it sounds pretty dope. Uh, yeah, he did something with him, and they're supposed to be shooting the video here in a couple of days. So we'll see how that turns out. But
Yeah, we got to open the show for Ritz before my little homie and shit. I got the little show for him and shit. That was pretty cool. Actually, it was for Yellow Wolf, but it was the Hard White tour when the first Hard White tour came up here. We did a show in like Cleveland and Pittsburgh, so it was pretty dope.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I think Rich is super dope.
Yeah, I fuck with Ritz.
I think Cass. I think there's a lot of dope artists out there, especially some dope white artists that like Caskey. I feel like Caskey's been slept on. Um, I think he's super dope. I've always wondered why he's never just completely popped off big.
He needed that
You know,
push, and
big.
Birdman was just trying to, trying to milk him for the little show money and shit, just because it's a paycheck. You know what I'm saying? Caskey was a paycheck, and he was willing to do it. He wanted the all the buzz. You know what I mean? It's like the buzz. You got signed to Birdman, bro. You're the white rapper, the first white rapper signed to Birdman. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's like if Birdman signed you, that's cool. But even if he milked you or whatever, that's cool. But now he learned from it, and he's doing something with Yellow Wolf. He got a whole album he just dropped with Yellow Wolf. So maybe that's gonna be the buzz he needed to get him where he needs to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think so. He's I think they got the #1 hip hop album.
Yeah, and him and the Burden beef to me is pretty cool because like both of them need the promotion. If you ask me, you know what I mean? It's giving them
No, they
both
both
good
need
publicity.
promo for sure. I mean, they can say whatever they want, but they both needed promo. So
Yeah,
it's
hell
helping
yeah.
both.
They got tracks together, bro. That's what it don't make sense. Like, come on, you got tracks together. Caskey clearly was dropping a Yellow Wolf album, bro, and he wanted to throw it in Burden's face because Burden said something a long time ago, and he dropped that knowing that his album was coming out. It was a publicity stunt, bro. It's like I understand that totally. It's like so it's you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, so when you say that that Haystack shit's coming out?
You can be looking for the pre-sales probably around the same time your stimulus money comes in. Probably second or third week of March.
That'd be dope.
And then we'll be dropping the actual album in April. Probably around 420.
Oh shit, that'd be dope as fuck. You guys plan on doing like any kind of like shows and shit for it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, so that's going to be the best part about it. He's going to take me on tour with him.
Okay.
We're going to kind of tour off the project. I'm going to, like I said, I'm trying to get some money behind it to really put some of the videos out there. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, hell yeah.
So people actually see it because, where I'm going did so well. It even did well, compared to a lot of his stuff. So
Yeah. Did it get a lot of a lot? I didn't get a chance to look up the stats on
I think you do.
Spotify.
Yeah, the original song, which has been taken down, which will be going back up soon.
Uh-huh.
It had close to 1 million streams, and then the newest version has close to 200,000 streams.
Oh, okay.
It has, 300 to 400,000 streams on SoundCloud, and then Apple Music had like 100,000 streams. Just all combined for every single thing, it's close to like 8 million streams.
Oh god damn. Shit, that's dope.
Yeah. It's got out there. It's got a lot of streams, but like you said, it's on
Who made the beat for
a Nathan Zinson, my main producer now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty dope, man.
He got a guy named Saw on it who played the guitar.
Okay.
And he's super dope on the guitar. He played a whole lot of stuff. He's the guitarist for Aaron Lewis.
Oh damn.
And he's super dope, but he's played a couple more tracks on our project, and a guy named Tommy's played some stuff who's super dope too, and they both played like a lot of the live instruments on a lot of our beats.
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah, so they're like the big time professionals out there doing it. So
Word. So that's dope as fuck, man. That's so are you guys gonna just plan on just doing like that album right there, and then you're gonna be doing like all like solo shit from now on?
Yeah, I mean I'm definitely gonna get some solo stuff out. I think that I've been lacking that. And then I guess it really depends on how the project does. If the project does well, I can't imagine that me and Haystack won't do another one together. And same with like me and White. we're gonna do the Croptober 2 just because it did so well.
I was about to say that shit just makes sense. You guys sound good together, so it's like.
And hopefully we'll be able to do shows here soon, and they can take me on tour, and that'll kind of help me out a whole lot because they're both willing to help me out.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Stuff I got going. Jelly's been willing to help out Struggle. They've all said that they would do certain things to kind of help out. So luckily, I've got good friends in high places, as you'd say.
Yeah, I mean, shit, you've been in it long enough, bro. And I know you shook hands with a lot of people, at least when I was living down in Chattanooga. So I know, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You've been in this for a minute. And like I said, I think it's about time. Like, cause there's a lot of time where people put their, pay their dues and stuff like that. And it's like, you definitely paid your dues where you're at, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, and you have the type of sound for your area, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean? Other areas too, because there's more, more people that listen to that kind of music than I could even imagine right now. Like, there's a lot of people who listen to Southern rappers a lot more now, especially Southern white rappers. Southern white rap has like became like a like its own genre. Like, there's like hip hop, but then there's like a Southern rap genre. There's a lot of like Lil Wyte, JellyRoll, you know what I mean? Struggle and all them, Yellow Wolf. So it's like there's a lot of dope fucking, even fucking, fucking like that King Alexander King and all fucking. There's a lot of fucking people down there. Calhoun, yeah. Ain't Adam Calhoun from Indiana or some shit?
I don't know. I think from I don't know where he's from. I know
Illinois, from Chicago, around Chicago.
Yeah, he's not from the South. That's all I know. But there's tons of people putting out good music from on all kinds of levels.
Yeah, but it's like it's a lane. That's what I'm saying. That's the lane, though. You know what I'm saying? And you fit into that lane. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And you're already in that lane. You're literally tied to every fucking one of them. You know what I mean? That's dope. So, hell yeah, dude. So should Chattanooga showing love, or is Chattanooga just they do their own thing with their own?
It's kind of in between. I mean, there was a point, where a lot of people thought I held the keys, I guess, to getting certain things in Chattanooga. Now that I've been out of the scene, other people kind of have held it down in a different way. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of, I can notice not the same type of feeling. But I mean, I haven't done really pushed in the city for a while, so I think I have a mixed emotion. You know what I'm saying? I guess I think that there's a lot of support, but at the same time, I think there's a lot of new people who don't know who I am. Give me the type of respect probably get.
There's a lot of the younger generation, but the cities are always now run by the younger generation, anyways. So
yeah,
but once you've proven that you know what I mean, you're up there and you paid your dues and stuff, you get your respect for the most part. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't think there's not any show you couldn't go to in Chattanooga and be cool. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, for sure. So we'll see how all that goes. Next time I'll bring Haystack on. We'll try and do something with Haystack. Probably get a little Wyte.
Hell yeah, that'd be dope.
Do another version of that.
Yeah, hell yeah. No, that'd be dope, bro.
You and being on it.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. I'm actually about to start doing the Google ads with these two, so they start playing. I get more views and stuff. You know what I mean? Because I just been lacking on a bunch of stuff because I had going through my own shit. So, you know what I mean? I just got motivated back to start doing it again, honestly. So.
Oh yeah, let me know if there's anything I can do to help out.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, now I'm at full speed ahead with it, bro. So it's like I said, and I'm trying to get back to Chattanooga right now. I'm in the middle of something like some personal shit. So as soon as I handle that, hopefully I'm back in Chattanooga like shit by March, April, or not May. I'm saying May, something like that. So hopefully I get back down there, and you know what I mean.
Yeah, let me know. We'll link up.
Yeah, my shit just froze and shit. So I'm gonna have to sign out, bro.
All right. Well,
All
I
right,
appreciate
shit.
it, man. Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hip hop till I'm 90. We out.